Hi, I just wanted to give some tips on how you could enable your school to take on the Footnotes Visual Multi-layerd Thinking program. The strategies work on the basis that they help an individual to find out what their balance is between their visual, auditory and kinesthetic. For example, obviously our senses are much more informative than just those three realms, but that's a good starting place, particularly if you've got an individual who we know uses visual prompts very well, or thinks in visual terms very well. We'd like to enable each individual to use their gridding activity uniquely for them so that they feel empowered to use it with the balance that makes sense for them. So, for example, if an individual has a good audio memory, then they may not be using pictures in the same way as somebody who doesn't. And this is really easy for us to transfer that knowledge either to you or to the students themselves in peer-to-peer projects. Another way of doing it would be to invite Footnotes to come and be with you for, say, a week or intermittently throughout the term to introduce to, for example, a year group. So there are 33 different grid modules ranging from revision-based strategies through to personal management. So it could be that there's a behavioral management strategy that an individual might benefit from just to help them feel more managed in the classroom. For example, it may be that they have an ADHD tendency and the grids help them just to feel more present in the moment so that they can learn more easily. So there are ways of being able to introduce Footnotes as a whole class. But there's also the opportunity to bring a unique set of gridding strategies for those who actually might need some help in catching up. And equally, there may be others in your school setting who actually could just do with a challenge because they are cruising. And actually what the visual strategy does is helps them to be more self-led in their learning. So if they're sitting twiddling their thumbs because they already know that particular topic or that subject, then the gridding activity encourages them to go a bit deeper, to research a bit more. So we'd really love to share with you uniquely into your situation how Footnotes could be introduced, but hopefully that gives you an idea of how easy it is to introduce the Footnotes program. You don't have to collapse a curriculum. We really can bring Footnotes in alongside. Obviously, in many situations around the globe, we're going to be connecting on the internet by web video training. The results from training in that way are extremely effective too. For some schools, it's worth considering having a Footnotes coordinator, and it might well be that you have a number of Footnotes facilitators, i.e. folk that have learnt how to use the grids to a point where we can accreditate them and say, yep, you can do that as well as we can or better. That's kind of the relationship that we have with schools and universities and in working situations as well. So please do get in touch with us and let's see if we can bring Footnotes alongside your learning community. Thanks for listening. My name's Oliver West, and we're looking forward to hearing from you.